We need to talk about something.
Yeah, very important topic.
Your friend, Ben Affleck. And a little thing we call Bennifer. How do you like them apples?
There's not enough liquor in the world for you to get me to say something about that.
Matt Damon is known for his candidness, especially when it comes to his close friend, Ben Affleck. But what he's now disclosing about Jennifer Garner's role in rescuing Ben from Jennifer Lopez is about to shatter everything you thought you knew about Hollywood's most talked about love triangle. Did JLO really have dirt on Ben Affleck that could have kept him under her thumb? And what's the deal with those explosive FBI tapes from Diddy's raid that everyone's buzzing about? Prepare for the most shocking revelation yet. The FBI tapes Ben Affleck reportedly has of Jennifer Lopez. Suge Knight has weighed in with a wild theory about the rumors surrounding Ben and Jennifer Lopez's rumored split, linking it to the notorious music mogul, Diddy. On a recent episode of his podcast, Collect Calls with Suge Knight, the former Death Row CEO dropped a bombshell linking the FBI, Jennifer Lopez, and her estranged husband, Ben Affleck, in a scandalous web. Knight claimed that the FBI handed over incriminating tapes of Lopez, seized from raids on Diddy's properties in Miami and Los Angeles, to Affleck. According to Knight, these tapes might be driving a wedge between Affleck and Lopez. They raid Puffy's place and come away with all these videos, showing JLO in compromising situations, Knight revealed. He also brought up the notorious 1999 nightclub shooting involving Lopez and Diddy, using it to highlight how JLo's reputation has crumbled over the years. They know JLo lied, claiming the gun was Shine's and sending him to prison, ruining his life, when she knew it was actually Puffy's. Knight charged. He hinted that the FBI may have alerted Affleck about the tapes due to their explosive potential, drawing a parallel to the uproar from Diddy's 2016 hotel attack on his ex-girlfriend, Cassie. I'm sure they made a call, Knight suggested. The FBI likely gave Ben Affleck a courtesy call. He's a respected figure in the white world. I bet they said, "We need to show you something about your wife." When he saw what she and Puffy were up to and who they were involved with, I'm sure they handed over those tapes. And now he probably can't see her the same way. He continued to claim that Affleck could never reconcile his feelings for Lopez after viewing the tapes. I'm sure they're heading for divorce because Affleck had a good life, Knight said. He had great parents, wasn't flashy, didn't care about the paparazzi. He was living quietly with his own team. Then she brought all this drama into his life, and now he's ready to get out. To set the stage, the story unfolds from a series of FBI raids on Diddy's properties amid a storm of controversy.
Breaking news, the Department of Homeland Security has just confirmed to CNN that federal law enforcement agents have raided properties owned by musician and producer Sean Diddy Combs.
These raids, part of a broader criminal investigation, allegedly uncovered a trove of incriminating information, including tapes that might implicate various celebrities. Among these tapes, rumors swirl about recordings featuring Jennifer Lopez, who was romantically involved with Diddy during that chaotic time. To grasp the gravity of these tapes, we need to rewind to the tumultuous history between JLo and Diddy. Jennifer Lopez was once mesmerized by the allure of Sean P. Diddy Combs. Their romance seemed like a fairy tale, until it left her deeply scarred. Their complicated relationship began on the set of her If You Had My Love music video in 1999. But the fairy tale ended abruptly in 2001 amid allegations of Diddy's infidelity, which Lopez later confirmed. Things took a dramatic turn when they were arrested following a shooting at a Times Square nightclub in December 1999, which left 3 people injured. Lopez was detained for 14 hours, but released without charges, while Diddy faced a 7-week trial. His protege, Jamal Shine Barrow, who many believed was being used as a scapegoat, was ultimately convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison. In a revealing interview with British Elle in July 2000, Lopez described the shooting incident as a complete nightmare that shook her to the core. The fallout from the shooting wasn't just emotional. It sparked a series of legal battles that further complicated an already traumatic situation. In 2008, a massive $130 million lawsuit was filed against Combs by one of the victims, demanding compensation for the damages from that fateful night. By 2011, Combs had settled with all three parties involved, though the terms of the settlement remain confidential. Now, as Combs faces increasing legal scrutiny, the case is being revisited. Earlier this year, Homeland Security agents raided Combs' homes in Los Angeles and Miami, with sources telling the Post that these raids were triggered by serious allegations. Given everything JLo's involved in, some of Affleck's friends, including Matt Damon, are starting to doubt whether she's the right match for him. Recently, Matt voiced his serious concerns for Ben, suggesting that Jennifer Lopez's influence might be more manipulative than we ever thought. Matt tried to warn Ben when he reconciled with JLo that this could happen. An insider revealed to the Daily Mail. Matt was there to support Ben after their first breakup and had a feeling this would happen again. The source also noted that Ben has always admired Matt's stable marriage to Luciana Barroso, which has lasted over 18 years. As things began to unravel, Matt advised Ben to focus on his career and not get sidetracked. Ben was once again consumed by JLo's projects, just like before, the insider said. Matt asked him, "What has she ever done for your career?" The insider added, "Matt is Ben's only true guy friend. He's been relentless in keeping Ben away from the bottle and making sure he stays on track." Matt Damon's concerns come amid growing rumors that Ben and Jennifer's relationship is falling apart. On May 15th, an exclusive source told In Touch that Ben and Jennifer were heading for divorce after he moved his belongings out of their shared home. The writing is on the wall. It's over. They're headed for divorce, and for once, Ben's not to blame, the insider revealed. He's now focusing on his work and his kids. Ben has already moved out, and they'll probably have to sell the dream house they spent 2 years searching for. They'll always have love for each other, but she can't control him, and he can't change her. It was never going to last. The source added, "They waited nearly 2 decades to reunite, but ultimately, they just couldn't make it work. They claimed to have grown and learned from their past mistakes, but some of the major issues that ended their first relationship are still there." Matt's comments have ignited intense speculation about what he means by a healthy relationship. Is he hinting that Jennifer Lopez isn't as supportive as she appears to be? To grasp the full impact of the situation, we need to revisit the start of the Ben-Affleck saga. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were the Hollywood it couple in the early 2000s. Their romance was a media frenzy, with every detail of their lives splashed across the press. But despite the glamorous facade, those close to Ben were deeply concerned about his well-being. JLo and Ben ended their relationship in 2003 before rekindling their romance 2 decades later. Ben has openly discussed how relentless public scrutiny contributed to their breakup back then. When they reunited, he adjusted his expectations for their new chapter together. He even highlighted this in Jennifer's 2024 documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, underscoring the importance of their reunion. "Getting back together," I said. "One thing I don't want is a relationship on social media," Ben confessed. Then I realized that was an unfair request. It's like marrying a boat captain and saying you don't like water. We're just 2 people with different approaches trying to find a compromise. Perhaps Ben never truly adapted to having his love life under the public spotlight, a factor that seems to have strained their marriage significantly. There's even a moment in the documentary where Ben looks visibly uncomfortable, as JLO shares their old love letters with her friends and colleagues. The situation is further complicated by rumors that JLO pressured Ben to uphold a specific public image, which led to his growing frustration. But that's just the beginning. There are whispers that JLO may be using secrets that could harm Ben's career and personal life as leverage to keep him by her side. Insiders suggest that Jennifer might be manipulating Ben with this knowledge, ensuring he stays in a relationship he might otherwise want to leave. This alleged blackmail could be the driving force behind their tumultuous, on-again, off-again relationship. So, where did the rumors about Ben's sexuality begin? You might be surprised to learn that it started during the height of Matt Damon and Ben's friendship, when speculation about their relationship being more than just platonic began circulating. In 2023, Matt Damon faced backlash from the LGBTQ+ community after he made comments about his friendship with Ben. The Martian star discussed how the rumors of a romantic link between him and Ben put them in an awkward position, saying, "It puts us in a weird spot where we have to answer. You know what I mean?" Damon expressed concern that such speculation could jeopardize his future career in Hollywood. He further criticized the rumors, calling them really deeply offensive, and lamented, "I don't want to imply it's some sort of disease, but it feels like I'm throwing my friends under the bus." These comments followed a heated exchange Damon had with journalist Effie Brown on HBO's Project Greenlight. Damon interrupted the black film producer, saying, "When you're talking about diversity, you do it in the mansplaining," quickly began trending on Twitter in response to his remarks. Damon quickly defended himself, stating, "I'm sorry if I offended some people, but at least it sparked a conversation about diversity in Hollywood." During an interview, Damon discussed the challenges actors face when coming out as gay, leading some to speculate that he was subtly referencing Ben Affleck. "When Ben and I first hit the scene, there were rumors about us being gay just because we co-wrote a script together," Damon told The Guardian. He was referring to their Oscar-winning 1997 film Good Will Hunting.
"I just said to Matt, losing would suck and winning would be really scary, and it's really, really scary."
It's just like any piece of gossip, and it puts us in a weird position of having to answer. You know what I mean? It was really deeply offensive. I don't want to suggest it's some kind of disease, but it feels like I'm throwing my friends under the bus. At the time, Damon also reflected on openly gay actor Rupert Everett. This guy, more handsome than anyone, a classically trained actor, it's hard to argue he didn't face setbacks for being out. Damon recognized that attitudes towards the LGBTQ+ community are improving, but expressed empathy for actors who come out publicly. For actors, the less people know about you, the better. And sexuality is a big part of that, Damon, who has been married to Luciana for a decade, said. "Whether you're straight or gay, people shouldn't know anything about your sexuality because it's one of the mysteries you should be able to play." Ben Affleck reportedly viewed himself as a serious actor after filming a scene where he kissed another man in Chasing Amy. Director Kevin Smith revealed at the Outfest LGBT festival in Los Angeles that Affleck and co-star Jason Lee initially felt uneasy about their on-screen kiss. According to Gay Star News, Smith recalled Affleck saying that a man kissing another man is the greatest acting challenge an actor can face.
No, I'm not homophobic. I guess I am more than I thought, and that, it was just difficult for me, and I didn't think it would be.
And afterward, Affleck reportedly remarked, "Now I'm a serious actor." In the film, Affleck plays a comic book artist who falls for a lesbian, played by Joey Lauren Adams, which complicates his relationship with his best friend, played by Jason Lee. Affleck, who publicly supported marriage equality on Twitter in 2014, admitted his discomfort with filming the scene during a 2017 interview with Entertainment Tonight. Now, speculation is swirling that this alleged behavior might be contributing to the rumored divorce between JLO and Ben. Meanwhile, Jennifer Garner has been quietly waiting in the wings. She and Ben had known each other for years, and their friendship eventually blossomed into a romantic relationship after his split from JLO. Meanwhile, JLO has always maintained a public stance of goodwill towards Jen Garner, often describing them as one big, happy, blended family. However, if you've been following the drama, you might have noticed subtle digs at Jen from JLO ever since she reunited with Ben in early 2021. Even in her new documentary, ironically titled The Greatest Love Story Never Told, JLO couldn't resist taking jabs at Jen, suggesting that Ben was pining for JLO throughout his marriage to Jen. Fans quickly called out JLO for this, criticizing her for taking a low blow by bringing up her husband's ex, especially since Jen and Ben share 3 children. Claiming in her film that their dad never loved their mom and was secretly longing to marry JLO is seen as particularly harsh. At the same time, sources close to Jen Garner claim that JLO allegedly tried to undermine Garner's parenting whenever her kids were around. It's reported that JLO would disregard Garner's rules and boundaries with the children. Just when we thought the Bennifer divorce drama couldn't get any messier, rumors are swirling that Ben and his ex, Jennifer Garner, have reconnected and are spending a lot of time together amid his split from JLO. Although JLO and Ben haven't officially announced their divorce yet, sources close to them confirm they've been separated for months. While JLO is jet-setting around the globe and posting thirst traps to show she's unaffected by the drama, Ben has been spending time with Jen Garner, the mother of his 3 kids. Surprisingly, Jen Garner seems to be dropping hints on Instagram that Ben might be back home. She recently shared a poem by Cleo Wade titled, "It Gets Better," which speaks about how forever is the only thing that lasts. Shortly after, Jen posted a video of Whitney Houston performing her hit song, "Where Do Broken Hearts Go?" featuring the lyrics, "Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home? Back to the open arms of a love that's waiting?" Jen Garner subtly signaling that she's sorry about her marriage but still open to rekindling things with Ben. After her split from Ben in 2017, Jen started seeing entrepreneur John Miller, but their relationship has been on again, off again. Recently, they haven't been seen together, and sources suggest Jen quietly ended things with Miller as soon as she found out Ben and JLO were done. Jen was also quick to support Ben during his marital issues with JLO. Since Ben moved out of the mansion he shared with JLO, Jen has been spotted visiting him at his rental home in Brentwood, which is just around the corner from her place. Given their close co-parenting relationship with their 3 kids, it's no surprise they remain close. But here's where it gets juicy. Rumors are swirling that Ben and Jen have been spending a lot of time alone without the kids recently, and old romantic feelings are reportedly resurfacing. Jen Garner might be the only woman Ben has seemed genuinely happy with, and they both claimed it was love at first sight. Ben has openly stated that divorcing Jen is his biggest regret.
It's about yourself, your life, your family, and, people, we encounter these kinds of hurdles and we have to deal with them.
Citing his addiction issues as a major factor at the time. So, where does that leave everyone now? On August 3rd, Ben Affleck was seen cruising around Los Angeles on a blue electric motorcycle. According to People, the actor has recently revamped his look, donning a black Red Hot Chili Peppers t-shirt under an armored leather motorcycle jacket. The most striking change, however, is his new faux hawk hairstyle, with the sides shaved off. A source close to Affleck noted that this dramatic makeover indicates Ben is not in the best headspace, and hasn't been for a while. This isn't the first time one of Ben's partners has had to step in. In 2018, Ben's ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, organized an intervention, leading to his third stint in rehab. Ben has been open about his battles with alcoholism, even revealing that his father was also an alcoholic. While Ben made significant progress in overcoming his addiction after filming Good Will Hunting in 1997, he has faced relapses and occasional rehab stays over the years. Although there's no sign that Ben has returned to drinking, the source mentions that his current wife, JLO, is deeply concerned about his well-being, especially given his dramatic changes in appearance. To her, he looks lost and somewhat pathetic right now. It's clear to her that this is a cry for help. Unfortunately, JLo feels powerless because he has completely ghosted her following a failed attempt to reconcile after moving out. The couple's divorce paperwork has been finalized but not yet submitted, as reported by the Daily Mail in July. A source close to the situation revealed, "Why else would he throw away a wonderful marriage and make such cruel moves like ignoring their anniversary, her birthday, and their shared commitments, including their beautiful blended family?" It's mind-boggling to her, but as time goes on, she's less inclined to blame herself for the mess she believes Ben has created. The source added that Ben isn't concerned about being judged by JLo or anyone else. He's eager to reclaim his life and start fresh on his own terms. JLo didn't acknowledge Ben Affleck's 52nd birthday on August 15th, but she did attend a concert with friends that evening. The on-the-floor singer shared photos the next day on her Instagram story, capturing moments from a Bruno Mars concert at the new Intuit Dome in Inglewood, California. One photo, captioned "About Last Night," showed her enjoying the event with friends and dancing in the crowd. JLo wore a white crop top, glasses, and a lot of jewelry, including her wedding ring. Although Ben wasn't seen at the concert, JLo was spotted leaving his home solo on the same day. Meanwhile, Ben Affleck and his ex-wife Jennifer Garner continue to co-parent effectively. The former couple recently took a trip to Japan with their children. They're best friend exes and the epitome of good co-parenting, a source close to Affleck told Fox News Digital. Despite Matt Damon's recent comments expressing concern for his best friend's well-being, he also seems to believe that Jennifer Garner has been a positive force in Ben's life. As for the FBI tapes and the alleged blackmail, the full truth may never come to light. But one thing is clear: the saga of Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, and Jennifer Garner is far from over.